fish of the day.
Yeah, looking good.
What do you want to say?
Red-tailed perch.
Nice. That's a good
Big
size.
tone.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, that's a big perch.
Live birth. That thing's got babies.
Yeah. I guess we let this go.
Good job, Tone.
Way to go, Tom.
Yeah, sweet.
Way to
First
break
fish
the
of the
ice,
day.
baby.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Now we're going to join Tony Amato from STS Magazine and his brother Nick and others in the boat down there on the Rogue River chasing fall Chinook around. And Tony, how's it going for you this morning? We've got some photos we're going to show from yesterday, but how's it going this morning?
We just had a big push of fish come in about, I'd say, 20, 30 minutes ago. There were fish getting caught all around us. We're pushing hard. We know they're in here. And, all these fish are in that 20 to 30 or more pound range. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah, the fish yesterday, I think, was 23 and 32 pounds, something like that. And I've got my brother Nick here.
Nick, how you doing?
Tim, Fred, can you see you guys? Patrick, and then back here we got Cody on the motor.
Nice.
And the weather's been really nice. It's been calm. Little marine layer. Obviously, it's probably a lot cooler down here than where you're at right now. I'd have to guess anyway.
Yes.
So you got some reports coming from all over the place?
All over. Most of it, of course, Tony, is, coming from the Buoyton area. That's why it's a perfect opportunity to check with you down there on the Rogue. This is not a secondary fishery by any means, Tony, but it's just not quite as popular as that Buoyton area. For you, though, you get to fish anywhere you want. I mean, he can make a phone call and be in somebody's boat anywhere that he decides that he wants to go. What makes you go down to the Rogue? What makes that different for you that you enjoy so much?
Well, it just kind of came up. I know my brother Nick's come down here quite a few times and fished and caught fish, but this is my first time down. Actually, I just got a surf perch a little while ago. I forgot about that. But I mean, it's beautiful. And actually, you should talk to Patrick. He lives here. He's here every day. Let me spin this around, okay?
Sure. Well, Patrick,
hey, how's it going?
Good, man. It's the same question for you. That fishery down there, again, it's not underutilized, but it's just not as popular as that Buoyton area. Overall, how would you rate the fishery down there in that Rogue area? Should it be something that people keep on their radar? Maybe try something other than the Buoyton fishery?
Well, yeah, of course. And especially now with the last couple of years of California being shut down with their fisheries, a lot of those folks have made their way up here. But it's a very productive fishery. We have a good run of salmon that come in here. It's definitely a lot tighter quarters than it is up there on Buoyton. So you are in close proximity with everybody. It's kind of like combat fishing, but with boats and some wind. But nonetheless, the fish are around, and when those things hook on, you go for the ride, and you let everybody else know around you got a fish on, and the etiquette's pretty good around here for the most part, and most people are pretty respectful. But it's a good place to come, good place to experience, and come join the rodeo.
Well, you make a really good point there. That's one of the things about fishing in different regions. You got to have the right attitude, and etiquette is part of that. I know that in 2024 that can be a little bit suspect, but down there it is known for everybody to realize that those fish are bigger. You have a chance to hook that 30, 40-pound Chinook, and they're going to cover a lot of ground. People reel up and get out of the way.
Well, and the other unique thing about the Rogue Bay is we have a very shallow bay. So typically when you hook a king, they want to go deep. Here, there's nowhere for them to go deep, so they run out and sideways and every which way about as fast as they can. And unfortunately, you do get your wrap-ups with other boats with their lines, but for the most part, just snug the drag down a little bit and hold on for the ride and go chase your fish down.
And have good rods, and I know you know what good rods are, Patrick. I know exactly.
We know what good rods are,
yes,
especially that guy behind me here. He knows what good rods are.
I absolutely understand that for sure, sir. Now, I've got to ask, what are you guys fishing with? It's a little bit different than, say, just being up at Buoyton where everybody's doing the 360 thing, or are they? Are you guys running 360s down there, or are you sticking with the anchovies, or what are you doing?
Yeah, so 360s are new. thing to happen here as of about 2 to 3 years ago. But yeah, we're using those short bust 360 flashers with about a 28 to 36 inch leader with a straight bait anchovy behind it. So the anchovy is similar to what we've always done here in the past, but mostly the blades are taken off. A few people still run a nose blade in front of them, but for the most part, those have gone away. It's straight bait. We just let these big rotators do all that work for us now.
Very interesting. So that's what the Rogue was known for. So that's the Rogue rig. Very, very specific. A spinner blade in front of your anchovy has been the way that it's been done down there for, God, forever. And now folks are actually getting away from having the blade in front of the anchovy. They got the 360 imparting a little bit of action. Do you expect that to change even more to where people maybe would go away from bait, maybe go to a stuffer or maybe a spinner?
Yeah. So it's very temperature dependent here. We have a shallow bay. We have a very small tidal influx. So at low tide, we'll have water that'll be down here in our bay. That's 70 to 72 degree water, or sometimes hotter. And we typically notice that when that water is a little bit warmer, a lot of times that spinner hoochie might set off the bite. And sometimes when that water is colder, we might just get the straight anchovy to bite. But really, these fish are so hard to predict down here that sometimes they just feel like biting whenever they feel like biting, and they'll bite whatever they want to bite. But we have seen people just do the little spinner blades with no anchovy and have luck. We've seen some just hoochie with no spinner blade get luck. It just kind of depends. So we put out a spread. We'll do some straight baits. We'll do some rotators. We'll do triangle flashers, we'll do hoochie spinners, and we'll just focus on what those fish want. And once we know what they want, that's what we put across the board, and just increase the success that way.
Well, some of the photos that we just showed from yesterday were some dandy salmon that's out there, and that's kind of the MO for the Rogue River, right? Not quite as many Chinook to target, but higher quality in the size range. Is that something that's very consistent throughout that fall Chinook fishery, or do you see a change as it progresses throughout that fall Chinook fishery?
Yeah, we're pretty consistent on the quality here. I'd say your average fish is probably in that 20 to 23 pound range. We do get several other fish that are well over 30, but we'll see some in that mid-teen range, and every so often we'll get a big push of jacks that come in here, and that's definitely a sign for keeping our fishery healthy. But yeah, we get really good quality fish. They fight hard. They're chrome bright, and it's still one of the last places around to get a 40 plus. I haven't seen a 40 plus in a very long time. I've seen a lot of them, but it's been a long time since I've seen one. No question. Patrick, hey, listen, thanks for jumping in there with Tony and answering some of those questions. We really appreciate it. We got to cut away, but good luck to you guys. Be safe out there. Thank you so much.
And make sure you say hi to Nick and everyone for me while you're down there, and catch some big ones, will you?
We will. We'll do it.
All right, you guys take care. Tony, thanks a lot. Nick, you guys have a great day. We'll check in with you again, all right?
Hey, we're on day 2 of our adventure. Yesterday we got lucky, we popped one really early, got all excited. It's been a little slower for us today, but we just kind of popped outside the jaws here. I don't know if that's a normal thing. Do you guys do that very often, Patrick?
No, actually, we do not fish out here outside the Rogue jaws very often. Typically, our bar crossing is pretty treacherous. We have a very shallow bar, and we get a lot of the waves that'll stack up and build, and it makes it very difficult and dangerous to cross to come out here to go troll around. But between yesterday and today, we actually have that opportunity to be able to come out here and troll around. Please note also it's barbless when you exit the river and come out here into the ocean. So that's one thing. Once we got out here, we switched all of our gear over to all barbless, and we've been marking some fish out here. We just hope they cooperate, but these will be the same fish that at some point today, probably at the next tide turn, roll into the river, and I'm sure at some point we'll switch back to barbed gear and head back in there also. But for now, it's a fun little experiment that we're doing outside the Rogue Bay, since it doesn't get to, we don't get to do it all the time. So
We were inside the jaws earlier and fish were going off all around us. You know, just wasn't our time at the moment. But right now we got Fred. Fred is on the motor. He's gonna get us into some fish, right?
Saltwater kings. We're in. Like Flint. Just gotta get bit. Keep your eye on the prize.
Nick's got one on. Keep an eye on that one for me.
Keep it tight.
There it is.
places with me, Cody.
Yeah, you got it.
How did we know it would be that rod?
Keep it tight.
Put Nick right on that fish.
Barbless. Nice.
Oh, it's a big
Don't
one
forget
too.
that.
Yeah.
It's already up here.
Wolfie. Wolfie. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's pulling hard.
About 5 more feet. Doesn't really take it off so shot here.
Oh, first salmon of the day. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
you
a big
can see
one.
it right there.
That's a nice fish.
Oh,
Stay on there. You got a long leader, so you're gonna have to walk up, move that other
pull
rod.
back, just pull back.
Rod here in the way.
There it is. Oh, that is fighting hard there. Not want to come to the surface, huh? Got it! All right! No.
How about that net job, Wolfie?
Wait!
Hooks are out.
I can't see. Hold on.
Just one hook there.
Got it.
Okay.
Watch out for the hooks. I'm dropping the hooks right there. Sweet, you guys. Just like that. Came out in the ocean and bingo bongo. Right, we're outside the jaws and just
Turn your hand around.
bam! Nick just hammered a nice croaker. Look at that sweet piece there.
Eye on the prize.
I got it.
Looks like Nick's got the hot hand today.
All right, let me get that net again.
Oh, is he gone? Oh! All right, Patrick's got a ripper on. Well, he's just on the phone all day and just finally decided to fish.
Conducting business for the lodge, and then the rod goes off here, and we got a nice big ocean salmon.
Uh-oh, who's gassing the motor back there? No, I am. It's full. It's still going out.
Boy, yeah,
It's going back to Hawaii.
it is.
Oh! How many yards do you have on there?
We're approaching 200 feet. It's all the way back by the buoy.
Uh-oh.
Get that down.
She is not stopping still.
210.
What do you think? It's 15 pounds?
Hopefully bigger. We'll see. We never know.
That's got a motor. Man, oh man. Holy moly.
250.
Get that rod in by tip.
Oh, yeah, grab my rod, guys. Camera guy has a slacker.
What was that rod at? 25?
Yeah, 25. It is freaking buried it
This
too.
is full on ocean salmon. Oh, it's starting to come towards us.
Slow her down a little bit, Russ.
I'm turning it up. Turning it up so we can stop with it.
So we have barbless hooks and we got to keep the line tight.
150.
The fish shoots towards us. Line can get loose.
I'm not just shaking that for checking that thing in the surface.
Yep.
Go, Patty P.
Yeah. Got 2 bites out here by the can. 100 feet.
Yeah, you think it might be tired, but I don't know, right? Maybe he'll do a second run.
There's some head shakes.
Tight?
Yeah, we're tight.
What are we at? How many feet?
37.
Close.
Boy, that fish is heavy.
Oh, there's another
Yeah,
thing.
we can have it on.
Big throbs.
That's a nice heavy fish.
Start going.
That's going down.
Okay.
Let's do a big circle. Keep them where we need it.
Stand down.
Yes.
Okay.
Big ocean Chinook on here.
Oh man, that's something. Definitely something on there. Jeez.
Shaking, dude. I love it.
Well, I mean, we're fishing in a lake, pretty much, right?
Hat Creek, baby.
Hat Creek, baby.
The big lake.
Running back up.
Still?
75 now.
Oh, he went out?
He's going out.
Yeah, that noise was all him shaking line, not Patrick reeling.
It was?
Yeah.
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 Because he was at 30 or
Yeah,
34.
like 35. And now he's at
We're looking for a June hog.
That's it. 90
So-
feet.
I'm not going to go to him unless I have to.
So while Patrick is muscling this thing, what do you like to do, Fred? This little circle?
Yeah, so basically what you don't want to do is you want to kind of turn into the fish, but keep it tight all the time. Because in the ocean, the barbless hooks, if they get ahead of you at all, they shake them real quick. So yeah, just keep it in a big turn, keep it tight. Not a lot of pumping, just winding. Fairly heavy drag, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
All right, we're gonna come back to Patrick now. What are we at on the counter?
We were at 34, gained on him. Now we're at 100. so we got a fish with some shoulders on it.
Yeah, it looks like it's got.
It's a heavy fish, and it does not want to give up.
Hey Nick, grab that other camera just in case I don't know where my battery's at on this.
Freaking gained
put
on
some
it.
pocket.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Don't want to miss any of this.
Still at 90 feet.
But I know it's not on the sea line because the sea line always comes up.
Hey, can you read that upper right corner? What does it say?
81%.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're good.
You're in the green.
We're good. We want to play some music?
Boys are back in town, baby.
Yeah.
He's gonna play some drag music. when he
Coming up
sees
to
his
40
boat.
feet here.
Big pond.
Big pond.
Hat Creek. Wolfie.
Slow it down a little, Fred. We're at 24.
Butterflies.
I go that turn.
Not doing the head.
Yeah, so let's try to
done a
it's
few
just-
out
it's
there
like
already.
it's like a brick.
Oh.
Yeah,
This is the new Buzz Ramsey series rod too. They're nice. This is the 10-6 heavy, made by Douglas Outdoors.
buried it.
There's the bumper.
Oh,
Oh, he's coming up to the surface.
Oh, gonna get a view, baby. There he is.
Holy cow, look at the size of that. Under he goes.
The boat.
Under the motor. He's right under the motor, friend.
Oh, it's
Now he's going under the boat.
Jeez.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Okay, here he comes.
Still under the motor.
You can't even budge that thing.
Nope, he ain't coming back out at all.
There, he's starting to come a little bit.
Still under the boat.
He's sitting right under the motor.
Literally sitting under it.
Shade of the boat.
There we go.
Oh yeah, nice fish.
Big fish.
Yeah!
Got him!
Yeah!
All right!
Boys!
There's
Cody making it sporty at the end.
nice.
Sweet.
Done.
Cody.
Good job!
This guy.
Oh,
Look
Patty
at that
P.
slab.
There's a 40-pounder, baby.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
30 something anyways.
Look at that! Oh my gosh!
Patty P.
Hi there, this is Patrick Hollinger. I'm the owner of Eagle Bay Lodging and Fishing here in Gold Beach, Oregon. As you can see behind me, this is a view from one of our places here at the lodge, and it overlooks the mouth of the Rogue River Bay, and we get glimpses of the bridge out there. We get to see glimpses of the ocean down there, but most importantly, we get to see all of the salmon action all summer long right here in front of our lodge. And my wife and I, we purchased this property about 6.5 years ago, and it's a 110-year-old salmon cannery. We ended up going through each building, completely gutting it, renovating, and making it the nice place that it is to stay now. And we certainly pride ourselves on everything being very clean and spotless and well stocked with everything that you would need for your vacation out here to come stay with us and go fishing with us and enjoy your time. We are currently sitting in the Eagle's Nest, which is all panoramic views that overlook the bridge and the bay. We also have another cabin down here below us we call the Cannery Cabin, and that used to be the old freezer and cold storage. I've got a couple other cabins as well that all have views and a nice deck that overlook the bay here. And myself, I also live here on site with the wife and kids, and hospitality is our game. If you're here and you need anything, we're right here close by, and we like to interact with our guests and show them a good time, and we welcome you to come and join us. You can get a hold of me at 541-556-5128, and that calls my cell phone directly, and we're more than happy to answer your questions and take care of any needs you may have. So please give us a call. Thank you.
Let me get ready, guys. Yes. Nick, if you can get that.
We got it, Tim? I'll get the net.
No worries. Maybe get more hooks in it, right?
What do we got here, Tone? Give us a look.
I don't think it's 40 pounds. It's a big one. It's a good one. I found the tail.
Drop it around it. It's not even on it anymore, which is good.
Okay, good.
Whoa!
Oh, got it. Here.
You gonna do the net, Pat?
Yeah, I got the net, buddy. Hey, Cody, can you come put this rod away here real quick?
You got filming? It's on.
How's that feel, Tony?
Bigger than I thought all of a sudden. It was kind of hanging behind us.
That thing just took off, huh?
Yeah, man, it's hammered it.
Yeah, I would say it's rain.
Right as rain, huh?
So Fred, what happened? We're kind of in the same area, aren't we?
Yeah, I came over and I came through a slick scum line, and I dropped it in neutral and put it back in gear, and we went about 20 feet, and that thing hammered it. So
Yeah, that was.
we had it tied up with another line for a second. We thought we had a double, and then yeah, it's another big fish. I don't know how big, but I saw it squabbling. It looks like a dandy.
Gonna get in here like that.
You're gonna go up.
I'll go around.
We're good there.
We're going up in
30.
Mid 30.
25. 18. Now it's not happy, but it's coming. Oh, not happy.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
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 Like, see ya.
Awesome. Oh, look at that fish. Nice fish. He's up there at the surface.
Oh, yeah.
Slide back, though.
Oh, he's not happy now. Fuck. Who was that? Pretty good.
Under the motor, Freddie.
Lift your rod up. Lift your rod up. There you go. Lift your rod up.
That made it a little more sporting.
That was awesome.
Now he's fired up. Just want to come past 10 feet. Right there.
It's a long stretch with this net, that leader.
Yeah.
I'll go way back.
Bring it all the way.
He was turning his head.
Just that too much of its nose still underwater. You can still get some grip.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, here we are. Keep coming, keep coming.
All right. Woo! Yes. Woo! I knew it was going to happen.
Nice.
Surf perch to salmon today.
Oh, that's a toad.
Put your hand out.
All right, we have to do a quick interview. Tell us what that was about, brother.
Clean it up. Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I was like looking at my phone, and all of a sudden, rod starts going off. Grab it, and you know, these fish down here, they're just so big.
Yeah.
Strong. I mean, this thing, at first I thought, oh, it's not that big, and then it's just. And
Yeah, when it went ripping across the surface, we knew it went from not that big to pretty big.
Yeah, I don't think it's not as big as Patrick's fish, so.
No, but it's still
that, but I've 30 something pounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's probably the second biggest salmon I've ever caught.
Yeah.
And
It's awesome.
My heart's pumping.
Yep. Well done.
Yeah.
It's ocean Chinook sweat.
Well, we just came back to the Jaws, had a great time out in the ocean, and now we all want to go back. to the ocean.
The ocean spoiled us this morning.
Yes,
Yes,
very
it
much
did.
So, yep.
Some big fish out there. It was pretty nice to get to fight those.
It was a little busier than in here, but the fishing was good.
But hey, we're gonna get another one. I can feel it.
Down a little bit.
A lot of it.
Oh man, we got a runner.
Tighten it down a
Still
little
the
bit.
neighbors.
Fight of the century, boys. Come on, Mickey, let me get good boss. I gotta make it look good.
Let me see that.
We got a hot one, boys.
Down in front of you.
Might have got him.
Hey! Hey!
Right under you.
Oh, it looks like it's still there. Still there? Sweet. All right.
Net.
Do I get him back?
Still 110. He's still 110.
Yeah, go that way. Go that way.
Still 110.
Thank you.
Yeah. This rod. Just got to get out of the way.
How far out? 30.
All right. Getting close now. Back to Tim. Real.
How far is he? It was 30 when I gave it to him.
Okay.
And the drag is
That
pretty
was-
snug, so be
yeah.
careful. Hi, baby Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nope. Maybe, maybe not.
Ooh, there he goes. Another nice fish.
Yeah, it is.
I saw it, dude. Look at that dude.
Look at the reverse.
Oh, it is big.
Oh,
Maybe I saw another.
right here.
See that thing?
It's not done yet.
Lift a little.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, yeah, that's a nice fish.
I'm lifting. Big.
Rome piece. Yes. Right, Tim. Good job, buddy.
That's a big one.
That was a team fish.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that fatty. All right, you guys. Look at that
That's a
beauty.
good one.
Nice.
A lot of fish came in today. The water's warm. It's 70 some odd degrees. These boys on the bank right here. Tell us about that fish you hooked.
How big was it?
How big?
He hooked a nice fish on the flying sea spinner off the bank. You know, for the people that don't have a boat, the best place to fish here is off the sand spit with a spinner. And on the other side on the jetty, not so much because it's slippery on those rocks, very dangerous. But over here on the jetty, you put your time in, you'll get one on a spinner or a spoon. Flying sea maps is king.
Yeah, the afternoon bite here has been insane. Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, how many we must have seen in the last half hour? Probably 25 fish hooked or so. So that's pretty good. Even though there's a lot of boats, been a lot of fish hooked and a lot of action this afternoon. So hopefully we can get one or two more before the day's over.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, things seem to be slowing down, and it's getting to be the end of the day. It's like we just got here now. Now it's like, go,
Yeah.
go. How much bait do we have left? How much more sun's left?
out there today too. How was it out there?
We had a lot of fun out there. First pass in the morning down, we marked a lot of fish on the fish finder. We turned around, went 40 yards and smoked one. Got it in the boat, turned back around, had a father and son double, which was like the highlight of my day. Dad was about 70 years old. The son was 40 years old and had a father-son double. Got both those. My deckhand scooped both of them with one net scoop. I never like it when he does that, but he did it. And then we ended up getting another one. Went on a little tough streak for a little while. Didn't find many fish. Watched a lot of people catch some fish. There was a lot of fish around. Everyone said that they were marking fish and finding fish everywhere. We ended up breaking one off, and I ended my day like that. We turned around and came in and called it early and watched everyone catch fish from the sidelines.
Hey, if you want to have a good time, high energy, excitement, fun, Brandon is all that.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
So, yeah, come out and see us.
Yes, sir.
See Brandon.
Southern Oregon.
See Patrick.
Absolutely. Eagle Bay lodging and fishing.
Patrick's still at work.
I lived in Alaska for 20 years. First woman hired on commercial fleet of 250 boats when Kodiak Island used to be the largest fishing port in the world. Then they outfished the king crab and they all moved to the Bering Sea.
Yeah.
But I was the first woman hired. I was the woman that women started showing up on Kodiak and they would go talk to Helen, go talk to Helen. If you want a job on a boat, number one is you don't f the skipper. Number two, you got to work harder than all the rest of the men on the boat. And number three was, I can't remember.
That's okay.
It's been 50 years ago.
How about life out on the Alaska Peninsula?
Then I fell in love with a med student from Seattle, and we decided to live in the bush, and we hunted and trapped animals. In the early 70s, got the Alaska state record for the most trapped wolverine in 1974. We'd go in the bush and we wouldn't see anybody for 9 months at a time. And that's how we made a living in the wintertime and commercial fish in the summertime. Long line and halibut. I had the same two skippers for 15 years. And we were highliners 3 years in a row. And the largest aluminum boat on the West Coast was built right there in that warehouse by Freeman Marine. Freeman Marine hatch covers. They're on every boat that floats.
Yeah.
And we took the boat from here to Seattle, from Seattle, Inside Passage, and we were highliners, 179,000 pounds of halibut in 10 days. My cruise share was 25 grand. I became Halibut Helen. I have owned this bracelet for 50 years.
Wow.
1979. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
What about Oregon guiding?
So when I came to Gold Beach,
What year?
God, I don't know, my kids were preschool, and they're 37 now, 38. And it was like, I couldn't live here without a boat. I couldn't live here without fishing.
Yeah, well-known Oregon guide.
And so I went to Portland and got my 6-pack license and became the only woman guide for 30 years. And I'm just trying to retire. I am trying to retire.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think you also get the award for the most comfortable seats for the boat.
And you know, the man that built my seats probably 20 years ago has passed away. He was my neighbor.
Hey guys, can I get just a couple of minutes? Yep, a couple minutes to shut the hell up, please.
Why?
Okay.
Because Patrick said so.
Yeah, that's right.
This is going to be a little bit of a long out. This was a great day. It was a little slow this morning. There were people catching fish all around us. It's very frustrating, but it happens to everybody sometimes. But so first off, though, I want to talk about Tim. So Tim had his shoulder replaced like a little while ago.
Yes.
And his wife's going to get mad because I'm talking about it.
Yes, wife, if you see this video, it was a lie. They're all making it up. I'm grimacing for no reason.
And then actually, I want to thank Patrick for having us down here.
Yeah, of course. It was great having you guys here and staying at the lodge. And it was awesome that we were able to get you guys out on the water with Cody as well and Fred and put a beating on some fish.
And Nick has been friends with Fred and Tim for 30 years.
Yeah,
30 some odd years. When he just got out of high school and went to the military, and came home. I was working for Lorraine and your dad, and Nick came home, and it's been a long time.
Friends ever since. Yeah.
A lot of trips.
And Cody shows up with this brand new jet boat for us to ride around in.
Nice, pretty boat.
Nice, pretty boat.
Beautiful boat.
Was till we got here anyway.
Yeah, you guys got all dirty.
We were pretty good.
Yeah,
not too bad.
So like I said, we didn't hit any lead balls against your paint job, or leave any like sticky liquid or anything.
No bait everywhere.
It could always be worse. The dirtiest part was from all the salmon we murdered.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
So, hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our website and to get a subscription to the magazine, and we'll see you next time. Hey, shout out to Kelly at Silver Horde. He hooked me up with this catch cooler. So if you come out fishing with a guide or you're just fishing yourself and you don't want to bring a great big cooler that's bulky, just bring a soft cooler bag and you're good to go. A good idea with these is to bring the gel packs or a frozen block of ice and a milk carton or something like that. But thanks, Kelly. And these fish are coming home with me.